Hello Internet, my name is Big Nicky Fresh, and today I'm going to be talking about whether or not tattooing is the right career for you. Let's jump right in. I'd like to start off with a disclaimer and say that I love tattooing as a career, and I literally would not change anything for the world. I plan on being in this industry for the rest of my life because I love it literally more than anything. However, there are a lot of things that come with being a tattoo artist that people either don't realize, don't think about, or just do not understand. So that's basically what we're going to be going through today. So I'm just going to jump right in. We'll start with the fact that you are your own boss when you're a tattoo artist. Now, I know that sounds like super awesome because I think a lot of people think that when you're a tattoo artist, it's like, oh my God, I get to draw on people for a living and that's it. And I'm my own boss and that is so awesome. There's a lot more that goes into it, and it is not just that, I'm telling you right now. Being your own boss in this industry basically means you get what you put into it, and you only make money if you want to be making money. That sounds literally ridiculous, but what I actually mean by that is if you take a day off because you feel like it, you're not making money that day. That's pretty much it. Like, it's not like you don't get PTO. There's not like sick days, there are no benefits or anything like that. It's like literally you are taking charge of your own career and doing what you want with it, which again sounds pretty awesome, but it can be really, really stressful because you are not just only a tattoo artist. You're not just a person that's like putting pretty pictures on people. You're a social media manager, like you do marketing, you do inventory, you literally are running your own shit like 100%, and you alone need to take care of all of that. Obviously, certain shops that you're with will help you out with that stuff. I know that the shop that I'm at does really awesome marketing and stuff, but it is very individualistic, which I personally really like. It's just you need to be prepared for it to be a lot of work, and not all of that work is going to be art-centered or tattooing-centered. A lot of it is going to be trying to get your foot in the door, marketing correctly, paying for marketing, paying for branding, graphic design for like your own name and stuff like that. It can be a lot. Not to mention, you are working 24 hours a day, every single day, for as long as you do this. A lot of people think that you just put a silly little picture on somebody and then you come home and you have like whatever you want to do, that's your life. But you are getting messages from clients 24 hours. You're drawing for hours as soon as you come home. Like the work truly never ends. I like to compare it as like never-ending commissions that you're taking on pretty much and delivering. You are literally working 24/7. I go to work, I tattoo, I draw up some designs while I have free time at work, and then I come home, I draw more all night. I'm responding to clients all night. I am scheduling people all night. It's really never ending. People are going to be reaching out to you constantly. People are going to expect new art from you constantly, new flash that's up for grabs constantly. So you're just going to be constantly working, pumping things out. It can be really tiring. It's fun if you love art and like you're a person who wants a career in art like me, but it inevitably will get exhausting, and you're gonna have to learn how to combat that. Being your own boss and setting your own schedule and having that level of freedom is something that not a lot of people realize they are not comfortable with. A lot of the time, we as human beings seek out direction and seek out being able to take commands and orders and fulfilling them, and, kind of getting into that mindset of not necessarily being mechanical, but, you are knowing what you're doing and you're following that through. With tattooing, things can be complicated because, like I said, you're setting your own schedule. So, like, you only tattoo and only make money if you are choosing to do it and you are choosing to take people on. That amount of freedom in the workplace could almost be displacing. I know at first when I was starting out, it made me feel really, really scattered because I was like, oh my God, I have so much stuff to do and I don't know where to start, and it's a lot. In addition to my point about like working 24 hours and having people reach out to you 24/7 and stuff like that, if you want to be a tattoo artist, you need to be a people person. Like, you have to have some level of social skill. I don't care what you say, you need to interact with people and you need to be a people person. And if you are not, if you find yourself uncomfortable around people, if you find yourself awkward around people, you either got to get over that shit real fast or it's probably not the career for you. I am talking to maybe at least 20 people every single day, whether that be 20 of the same people or 20 different people. You know, it's the people that you're tattooing, the people that they bring for moral support, the people that are contacting you to make an appointment online, the people that are contacting you to make an appointment in person, the people that are calling the shop. You know, you're always going to have a lot of questions to answer. And you're always going to have some level of emotional discomfort going on, because a lot of people do treat tattooing and tattoo artists like they're therapists. So there is definitely an emotionally taxing aspect that comes from being a tattoo artist. You're really going to have to learn how to effectively and kindly put your foot down and corral people in a way that you are putting your mental health first. So you really do need to be very assertive about yourself, your own needs, your own scheduling, and the way that you interact with people. Because one of the most important things in being a successful tattoo artist, in my opinion, is just being nice. You know, there's that old mentality where tattoo dude bros are just mean and like, I hate your idea, what do you want? But that doesn't get you clients, that doesn't make you money. People want to go to a place and get tattooed and feel comfortable and feel safe and feel happy. And you're going to have to uphold that, and you're going to have to work on, you know, making people feel safe and comfortable, which doesn't sound difficult because it shouldn't be hard to just be a nice person, and it's not. It's just being able to balance being a nice, kind, and safe space for someone while they are having something traumatic done to their body and not having emotional damage taken to you because you were learning about all these people's life problems, like constantly day in, day out. I think I rarely have moments where clients don't sit down and like tell me about their trauma, tell me about the terrible things that have happened to them. I do have very, very wonderful clients, and I love all of them truly. And I do enjoy having those conversations and connecting with people on a deeper level while I'm putting artwork on them. But there is a certain level where certain things people have told me, like very deep details about some very traumatic things that have happened in their life while I'm tattooing them. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm gonna go home and cry, I guess, because people don't see tattoo artists as just tattoo artists a lot of the time. So you seriously do need to be good with people, because this is a very social career. That's that point. In my opinion, this is the most important point of being a tattoo artist. You need to actually be an artist. You need to actually be an artist. You need to be good at art. You need to have creativity, and you need to love and appreciate art, because this is an art-based career. And there are 1,000,001 tattoo artists out there that are just copy-paste artists that'll copy and paste stuff from Google. And you can get by doing that for a while, but if you want to stand out and have a successful career as a tattoo artist, people are constantly looking for something different. They're looking for creativity. They're looking for people that are actually, you know, in love with art as a medium. If you just are sitting around and you're like, man, I can't draw, but I can totally copy and paste something from the internet, I would love to be a tattoo artist. Tattooing is not for you. I really believe that. I think that you really need to have art direction, and like, you don't need to have classical training. I took art classes in high school. I never went to college or anything like that, and I'm doing pretty good. You know, a lot of my stuff is self-taught, but you do need to be good at art, and you do need to have that appreciation for art. I surround myself with art, like, constantly, and tattoo media constantly. I mean, the shows that I watch, the social media that I consume, my Instagram feed, my TikTok For You page, the magazines and the books that I read, the things that I look at on Pinterest. I can literally go on and on and on. It is all tattoo related. It is all art related. I am constantly looking at things, thinking, oh, that would make a great tattoo, or oh, I could totally draw that and smush that together with this and make a really cool piece. And I think having that drive and having that love for art and seeing different things differently like that is what makes a good tattoo artist. You are not going to be a good tattoo artist just copying and pasting things off of Pinterest. People are going to get mad at me. People are going to yell at me for that one, because a lot of people do that. But copying other people is not the way to go. I understand that people have been doing it forever at this point, but if you want to be a good tattoo artist and stand out and have people coming back to you over and over again, be original, be creative, be good at art. And then there are some like more obvious things that you're gonna have to take into account if you want to be a tattoo artist. Obviously, if you're squeamish around blood, if you're squeamish around needles, if you get nervous at the possibility of people fainting or throwing up on you or anything like that, I would tell you to reconsider this as a career, and because obviously you're going to be working with blood and open wounds literally day in and day out. And you need to be clean. You need to be trained. You need to be vigilant and like pay attention to things, because this not only the safety of you, but the safety of the person that you are tattooing is at stake every single day. And you need to make sure that you're clean, competent, and safe about everything. You're also gonna likely end up with some form of body pain. I haven't even been tattooing for too terribly long, and I'm fairly young, and my back is already starting to be tight and hurt. You're definitely going to have to focus on taking care of your body as a tattoo artist, taking care of your wrists, your back, doing stretches, doing yoga, eating correctly, making sure your posture is correct. Otherwise you are going to be in serious pain in like 5-10 years, and it's just not. It's not even early pain. Like I said, my back is already starting to hurt, but I do yoga. I like to think that I eat pretty healthy. I have learned how to sit myself correctly when I'm tattooing clients so that I am not like, all crunched up like a little gremlin. So be prepared to be aching. Be prepared to fight for this career too. A lot of people don't realize that tattooing can be very slow and painful to start. You're not going to start tattooing and then start your career and immediately have your books filled for like 4 months to a year. It's a slow and drawn out process, because you really do need to market yourself and get your name out there and work your ass off in order for that to work. I'm just now starting to book out like multiple months at a time, and I've been tattooing for I've been in the industry for almost 3 years at this point. You need to work. It's not just drawing on people all day and having fun, giggling, putting everything that you want to put on people. You're going to have to tattoo things that you don't want. You're going to have to tattoo things that you just don't like at all. There are certain things that I hate tattooing, but if, people really want it, this is your income. This is your life. You need to pay your rent. Like, you're going to have to do it. Obviously, there are certain things that I specialize in now that people come to me for, and I very rarely do things that I don't want to do, but it took me a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in order to get to that point. So you're going to have to work your butt off. It's a slow start. It's an extremely competitive field. So be prepared for the drama also. The tattoo industry seems to constantly have drama floating around between different shops and different people and stuff like that. I'm very lucky that the shop that I'm in is very drama-free, very, very chill. But you are 90% of the time going to meet some shop that has beef with some other shop and some artist that has beef with some other artist because of X, Y, and Z. It's ridiculous. It's all the time. It's basically unavoidable. It's stupid. So overall, just to kind of conclude things and run down my list one more time, tattooing is a difficult career to get into and sustain. You are going to have moments where you feel like you are rolling in money. You're going to have moments where you can't pay your rent and you need to ask people for help. You're going to have amazing months. You're going to have very slow months. You're going to have amazing people that you meet. You're going to have some stanky, nasty, scary ass people that you meet. It's a versatile, beautiful career, okay? But you just need to be a certain kind of person and have a certain type of drive in order for this to work for you. Ultimately, if you think you can be your own boss, if you think that you can work 24/7 and manage yourself and manage people and wrangle people and talk to people all day and be a good artist and consume art constantly, if you feel like you can work your ass off and really market yourself effectively and, work 24/7 and stretch yourself out and take care of your body and ba-ba-da-da-da, then yeah, if you think you can do all that stuff, tattooing is definitely worth it. I have enjoyed my time so much, and like I said, I plan on being in this industry for the rest of my life because building the connections that I build with people and getting to do my art on people, and you know, really being able to fully immerse myself in the art world in a more alternative way has been so beautiful. And you really do meet some amazing people through this, but just understand that it's going to be a complicated, long, drawn out process. It's competitive and it can be stressful as hell sometimes. So if you are prepared to take something like that on and really be assertive and take the initiative needed in order to be a tattoo artist, you should be good to go. Well, I hope you guys heed my warnings. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to leave a comment. I hope this helped even a little bit if you're thinking about this as a career. And if I'm forgetting anything, leave a comment below. Otherwise, this has been Big Nikki Fresh. Thanks for tuning in and have a good rest of your day.